You're jokers.
Next on Restaurant Impossible. I'm in Murphy's, California, where an owner has a heart of gold.
I've put everything I have into this place.
Nobody wants to go into business and fail.
Right.
But her staff is worthless.
Last couple weeks, every time your food's out,
It's always like this.
okay?
They either get in line or they get out.
I've got just 2 days to turn Jamie from loser,
Stop. You just failed.
to leader.
Run.
And turn hillbillies into the real McCoy.
Oh my God. You are my saving grace.
Chef Robert Irvine has 2 days and $10,000 to do the impossible.
My mission today takes me to Murphy's, California, in a restaurant called Hillbillies. I'm on my way to meet owner Jamie Saul and her mother, Cece Costa. Jamie's been running the struggling breakfast place for 3 years, but now is at the end of her rope.
I purchased Hillbillies 3.5 years ago. It's always been my dream to own my own restaurant. I worked for a caterer for about 7 years, and I felt like it was my turn to work hard for myself.
In a tourist area known for wine and upscale cuisine, Jamie decided to take her restaurant in a different direction.
All the other restaurants that are in Murphy's seem to be more hoity-toity, California cuisine type. The Hillbillies here is more down-home cooking type thing.
I had hoped the catering business was going to help me be successful as a restaurant owner, but it hasn't. Over the last 3.5 years, I have been beaten down, exhausted. I think that people started taking advantage of their employment here. Everybody is allowed to do pretty much whatever they want.
While Jamie's mother, Cece, doesn't work at the restaurant, she helped fund it from the beginning.
You know, when your kids are there and they need you, you want to be there for them. And so I did, and did again, and did again. And now I'm like at the point where I cannot do.
I'm always robbing Peter to pay Paul, and I don't think that I can afford to even do that anymore. I'm normally a fighter. At this point, it's easier to go to bed and worry about it the next day. I have 2 beautiful boys, and I don't want to be like that. It's not me.
I love my daughter. It kills me to see her like this.
I'm feeling like a loser right now.
Jamie's worn out and the business is run down, and it's my mission to build them both back up again.
But this is the first time I've actually walked into a restaurant and saw laundry hanging. Obviously, it's a Wild West theme. There is a wagon in the restaurant. Little thing lights that I hate. This type of thing is very tacky to me. Carpet that has seen better days. A lot of dusty things like this. Would you want to come into a restaurant that just oozes dirt? So now I'm going to meet Jamie and Cece and see what they've got to say. How are you?
Hello, Chef.
Why do you look so sad all of a sudden?
I want to be successful.
I know you want to be successful because nobody wants to go into business and fail, right?
Right.
Tell me about the business. When did you buy it?
3.5 years ago. It's always been my dream to own my own restaurant. I put everything I have into this place.
And what is everything? Tell me.
My heart, my soul, money.
How much did you buy the restaurant for?
$7,000.
That's a good buy.
Right.
How much did you put into the restaurant?
Anywhere from $100,000 to $200,000.
That's a big variance, 100 to 200.
Yes. I've stopped keeping track.
Right away, I can tell I've got my work cut out for me here. Jamie's already crying, and she has no idea how bad her finances are.
When you bought this 3.5 years ago, was it successful?
Yes.
What were you making per month 3.5 years ago?
$40,000,
And what are you making now?
12, 13.
When are you open?
Breakfast, lunch.
How many people live in this area?
2,000.
Here in this town.
So where were they coming from before?
Yeah, a lot of out-of-towners.
What would come here for?
Skiing up the hill in the wintertime.
Okay.
Wine tasting.
But you don't get any of that now?
Not really.
Are there any other restaurants around here?
Yes.
Do they do well?
Yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because of the tourists and what they're used to in the city, the like California cuisine type.
So what type of food do you do?
Simple food, chicken fried steak, your
So if
basic.
I'm going to a wine tasting, why would I come here? For a chicken fried steak?
Yes, because it's different.
What's different about it? The underwear? The dirt? The carpet? Forget the decor, which is overwhelming. It's disgusting. Why would I come here?
Right.
What do your staff do every day? Why are they not cleaning?
Right.
Have you ever been in the restaurant business before?
No.
There's a surprise. Have you?
No.
So what do you do?
I help financially. I mean, she's
Have you
my
put
daughter.
money into the restaurant?
Yes. 20,000.
Why do you keep giving her money? She keeps failing.
She's my daughter.
But if she's not...
Either
if
one
she-
of my
but
kids,
if,
I would
But
be
if you
that
keep
way.
throwing money and it keeps failing...
I've gotten to the point where I told Jamie, that's it. There is no more. There's nothing left to
Do you
give.
own the building?
No.
So why don't you walk away?
I don't want to be a failure. I need to see it through.
Jamie never throws in the towel. She doesn't. Failure is not a word in her vocabulary.
What
That's
is
why.
happening? Because it looks to me like you've just given up. I want to see a service. We'll bring some people in that haven't been here before, some people that have, then I'll try the food, right? And stop crying, right?
Yes, sir.
Because if I'm going to fix it, I need to be strong. And strong starts now.
Yes, sir.
And it sounds like I'm being really tough now. I'm teaching you your first lesson. You've got 5 minutes, get yourself ready, and I'll find you shortly, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Jamie is frail, she's beat up, she's tired. What I have to do is give her the strength and self-esteem to be able to run her business.
If Robert told me to stop crying, I'm going to stop crying. I'm going to soak in this experience, and I'm going to learn.
Let's get you ready. Do an iced tea, so you know what you want?
I know what I want, the sausage and gravy this morning.
Thank you.
I like the decor at Hillbillies. It could just use a little updating. It does get a little cluttered.
It does look dirty and grungy and grimy, so I don't like that.
It's an old saying in the restaurant business, don't air your dirty laundry.
Been coming here for quite a few years, and the whole area is kind of turned into a yuppie setup. So it's nice to have some place to come where you can get a regular meal.
And how would you like your eggs?
I can see why Jamie's finances are a mess. Without a computer system that tracks each sale, Jamie trusts her servers to tally the checks accurately and honestly. In the back of the house, Steve, the cook, is churning out plates of eggs.
How long you worked here?
3 years.
How long you been cooking?
15 years now.
You do the same food you did 3 years ago?
Pretty much.
Have my over medium. All right, ladies. Good.
So far, there's nothing remarkable about the food here, but the few regulars seem to like it.
I'm having chicken fried steak and eggs. I have it quite often here because it's so good and tender and nice. In fact, all the food's good here.
I'm having the chicken fried steak and eggs are just the way I like it.
Yeah, today I had the Denver omelet, and it's perfect.
There is one menu item that you don't often see.
As far as I know, Hillbillies is the only restaurant in Murphy's that has the frog legs, especially frog legs and eggs for breakfast. They're very good, really tasty. Every year we have the Mark Twain Frog Jump in Calaveras County, and the ones that don't make it go on the plate.
Hey, Steve. Everything's frozen. Is there anything not frozen here?
Most of our stuff is frozen.
The food they serve here may please a handful of regulars, but Jamie's business is still failing. It's up to me to find out why people aren't coming. But with the way things look so far,
Why would I come here? I wouldn't.
I'm so mad because you are letting them get away with it, and you guys are standing there arguing at each other, and you're the problem. This is not gonna work.
Hunter.
From now on, I am Jamie the boss.
If you don't do your job,
You are fired.
I'm in the gold rush town of Murphy's, California. where one owner's dream of a successful restaurant just isn't panning out.
After seeing the dirty, disgusting place, I'm hoping this food gives me some type of highlight. Because if it's bad food, no leadership, and a disgusting place, that means I got to start from scratch.
Hi, welcome to Hillbillies. I'm Jessica. I'll be your server.
So how long have you worked here?
I've worked here for 3 years.
Okay, you ready? Chili omelette.
Okay.
Hillbilly platter, French toast combo, chicken fried steak, a tuna salad, crispy chicken sandwich.
Okay. You got it. Thank you.
I understand that it is breakfast and lunch, but when I come to something like this, give me some variety that's exciting to me. Give me something I would like to eat at lunchtime if I've been to the vineyard down the road. There's nothing comfort food on here. A fried chicken sandwich and a burger. That's the extent of the lunchtime offerings.
Chili omelet.
Well, chili is cold, has no flavor. Potatoes, crispy on the outside, and they are frozen. If it was seasoned, it would be passable.
Chicken fried steak omelet.
This is the frozen steak, right?
This is.
Is this a big seller?
It actually is, yeah.
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 Frozen chicken fried steak with a boxed gravy that's added water to.
French toast combo.
Heavy doused in cinnamon.
Crispy chicken sandwich and sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato fries are crispy, that's a good thing. You would never tell it was chicken. There's so much cheese on it, and the bread has lots of mayonnaise. This restaurant is going to fail because this is all garbage. So, Steve.
Yeah.
What experience do you have cooking other than breakfast?
Say I do a little bit of lunch.
But from frozen food, right?
Yeah, just line cooking. Yes.
Are you willing to learn how to cook?
Yes, I am.
Because, I'm sorry, it has no taste at all. The French toast, far too much cinnamon. It kills everything. There's not enough sweetness. I can get eggs anywhere. I can get chili that has flavor anywhere. There's nothing that would inspire me to come into your restaurant. Nothing.
Okay.
I'm going to meet with my designer, clean up the kitchen, and get this stuff. I'll be back. I'm disappointed, very disappointed.
Chef Robert didn't like our food, and I thought at least one of my strengths was my menu.
I've been cooking for a long time. It's not a good feeling to hear that you can't cook.
Right now, feeling pretty low. But I'm not crying. I am not going to cry.
Whoa. Hey. Wow. How are you? Welcome to the dirty laundry.
I can never even imagine anything this bad.
So,
I can't believe it.
What you see is not what I want.
Oh, I hope not.
Surprise.
Yeah.
I don't like this separation here.
Right.
Obviously, the carpet.
This is the dirtiest carpet I think I've ever seen in a restaurant.
Mismatched tables and chairs. And one thing that really annoys me is that wagon table. You sit and you feel like you're trotting along in the old Wild West.
Wow.
I'm looking to create a restaurant that makes you feel comfortable when you walk in. Brighten it up. Blues and reds. Red, I mean, red works.
It doesn't work in underwear hanging from the ceiling.
And maybe some nice artwork.
I'm thinking this is going to be a handful because all the furniture needs to be replaced. All new flooring.
The next thing is, I think we got to empty it.
A lot of emptying to do, too, so.
Jamie, Cece, bring all your staff in here.
What's your name?
Fisher Saul.
Fisher. How old are you?
15 years old.
Who are you?
Chase Saul.
How old are you?
13.
Good boys.
Good. To change this restaurant is going to take a team effort, and you are the team. This place looks like a pigsty. No wonder people don't come in it, because you haven't done your job, but you took the money that Jamie and Cece have paid you. You should be ashamed of yourself. The first thing we're going to do is empty this whole place out. Off you go. Everything out. All this can come off.
The walls are full of just stuff that I gotta rip off. It's gonna take us half the time. Then I gotta patch all these holes. Look how many nails I gotta pull. This is unbelievable.
I get the concept of hillbillies, but we're gonna do it in a cool, modern way. We're gonna bring some tchotchkes in, but it's gonna look like art rather than junk.
Come on, hurry up, pick it up, get it out.
And start taking them out.
And let's break some things.
Unloading my restaurant feels like a fresh new start. I am
excited about it.
Well, there's lots of work going on in there now, but just so I know what's going on in the restaurant, I've gathered all the staff and the owner, Jamie, outside here. Now, normally I ask the staff what's going on in the restaurant. Today, I'm going to ask Jamie what her concerns are with her staff and see what's going on here. Jamie, give me the top things that annoy you about your staff.
Number one would be the way that I'm talked to.
How do people talk to you?
Yell, scream, shout.
Who yells, screams, and shouts? Who's the biggest offender here?
Jessica.
That was one time. She's acting as if, like, I talk to her like that all the time.
She talks to me quite often that way.
I don't understand what she...
Am I crazy?
No.
I mean, does she talk to me this
Is
way?
she a good employee or not?
Jessica is a very good waitress.
That's not what I asked.
No,
I said, is she a good employee or not?
No. She treats me like...
Apparently, Jamie has lost more than the respect of her staff. Theft has also been a problem.
We used to have tip envelopes. That way, if somebody had left earlier, then the waitresses would put money in their tip envelopes.
And they would go missing?
Yes.
Does money often go missing out the drawer?
Yes.
There was $400 missing one day.
Did you call the police?
No.
Why not? How does that feel to know that somebody in this group, sorry, stole $400 out of there?
I think there was $800 in 1 week. And all the same people still work here. Something's not right. And Jamie is so forgiving.
Shame on you for not bringing in the police, because that's the way you get to the bottom of it. What else? That's really pissed me off.
The talking behind everybody's back.
Jamie's lack of control over her staff has created an environment where petty fighting has taken over.
Okay.
But
Jamie
I can
knows
ask the
that.
exact same thing and get
Because
more
am I
results.
supposed to like brown nose like you and be like, oh honey, no, it's like we're busy.
I'm not brown
we're
nosing.
slammed, and
It's always like this. It's always like this.
Okay, and then
The truth is in the last couple weeks, every time your food's up,
Okay. Jamie, I'm out there getting for your tables.
and I'm out there getting for your tables, and
Which
I'm
is
getting yelled
fine.
at because
Which
there's
is-
food lined
which is
up,
fine,
and you're
because
on
you're-
your freaking cell phone texting.
Okay.
You are just blatantly
I'm
rude,
not- I'm
and
not
I've told you
This
this.
is your failure. You allow people to steal from you. You allow people to treat you like dirt. You allow people to do everything they're not supposed to do in your restaurant. Your fault.
Yes.
How do you discipline your children?
I take things away and I...
Bingo! These are your kids. You take shifts away and you don't pay them, and guess what? They either get in line or they get out. You don't take things away from them and you keep paying them, that's what you get. A bunch of jokers. Sorry, you're jokers. This is a real business. And if you don't want to do it, don't have the restaurant. It's costing you $200,000 and you're losing your life. Your personal life, your business life, and your kids. What are you crying for?
I don't like seeing her in pain.
But you're part of it.
And I don't want to be part of it. I don't.
But why haven't you cleaned? And why haven't you said something? Give me the money back she's paid you for the last year. Because that's what you should be doing.
And I'm so happy you're saying this. It's all the things that I've wanted to say, but I don't really have any say in the business.
You do. You know why?
So-
Because it's your money that's kept this place going.
I have your voice, and it's nice. Thank you.
I'm so mad because you are letting them get away with it, and you guys are standing there arguing at each other, and you're the problem. If this is going to work, you've all got to change, and you've got to stand up, because guess what? Otherwise, you're going to fire everybody, close down, and go home.
Right.
Because no matter what I do to that place, this is not going to work.
Right.
I'm done.
What's hard is that I have no backbone and no voice in my own business. To see the way that Robert can grab attention and respect, I hope that I can learn from that and be the boss that I need to be.
I believe that Jamie will try her best to change, but when it comes to her staff, I'm not convinced.
I'm pissed. I totally felt like I was beat up by everybody. I am just done over it.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Ron.
Oh, wow. Little different this morning, huh?
A lot, yeah.
Where's my underwear?
God, I hope they're in the dumpster.
Now we have an empty canvas. So what is the overall vision?
So hillbillies, you got to play with the name. So I want to basically make it feel like there's a relic of an old hillbilly structure in here. I found this pallets, which are really common in this area because of all the wineries, and the wood is beautiful. Using them in some kind of way to build a cool structure.
Maybe it's a hose stand, maybe it's a wall.
Right.
So what colors are we thinking color scheme?
Hillbillies, first thing that comes to mind is a red bandana. I want to use it as an accent wall. I also want to play with navy blue, maybe around the bottom to ground it, and then bring in a light blue and a gray.
I like that. It's simple, clean. Flooring?
Flooring was my biggest thing because of cost. When there's a whole space this big with all new carpet, but we went with faux vinyl.
Looks like wood. It ties in with this. It's going to look really good.
All right. Priorities tonight?
Tonight really is going to be a lot about the flooring and the paint for me.
Priorities for me is I want to come with some cool art for that wall. Maybe repurpose some of her old junk that were her antiques, but in a cool way. And then design something, like you say, a cool wall or feature or something here with the palette, see what we can come up with.
I like the concept. Thanks, guys. Like it.
All right, Robert.
Thanks. See you later.
All right, so that's a good start.
It's the end of day one, and it's been a very rough day for Jamie. I had to uncover everything she was doing wrong so I could make a plan to get things right.
Tonight I'm going to go home and do some soul searching and find my inner strength to be the boss that my restaurant deserves.
I have one day left to turn Jamie into an effective leader and turn this money pit into a gold mine. It's my final day at Hillbilly's restaurant in Murphy's, California. Things have been so bad at this restaurant that the owner, Jamie Saul, fell apart the moment I met her.
Hello, chef.
Why do you look so sad all of a sudden?
I want to be successful.
The decor was hideous. The food was lackluster at best, and the staff were bickering.
Jamie, I'm out there getting for your tables.
And I'm out there getting for your tables. And
Which
I'm
is
getting,
fine
and
because
you're on
we
your freaking cell phone texting.
To turn this restaurant around, I've got to turn Jamie around. I've got to give her the confidence to take control of her staff and her restaurant. If I can do that, Hillbillies will succeed. If I can't, who knows?
You good?
Morning, guys.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, good morning. Come on down for a second. I can see the floor is done. We started to do it yesterday.
Yeah. This is a scrap of it, so you can see.
I really like the floor. I've always liked this style floor.
Yeah, the floor looks great. We're just got to put the base in today, and the floor is done, which is awesome.
Okay, good. So the overall vision of the new Hillbillies is?
Americana, so that's why we brought in some of the blues, the reds.
Let's have a look here. And I can see blue on the walls.
Yes, two colors, blues, a gray and a red.
Oh, I actually love the color blue. Okay. Blue is my favorite color.
Right now, that wall is very red, I know. Remember the old pallets that we had talked about? We're actually going to put a whole entire wall up there of pallets.
Two huge walls. We pre-built them outside, so we're going to lean them right up against those lights, and it'll be lit, so you'll be able to see through the pallets and see the red. Yeah, it's going to pop. Yeah.
All right, I like the idea, guys, but still a long way to go. I appreciate it.
Okay, all right, Robert.
Let's get moving. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
So now we've got the restaurant working. I'm going to meet Jamie and try and get her to become a leader in her own restaurant.
Yesterday was a very long day. I feel overwhelmed and a little stressed out for what's to come tonight. This is my last chance to be successful and a business owner.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good.
Sleep well?
I didn't sleep very much, but what I slept was the
What
best
were you thinking
sleep.
about when you went to bed last night?
How I have to turn this place around.
And how are you going to do that?
I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be a boss and a leader.
Good. Stand up. Everything I tell you to do, you're going to do. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand
Yes.
that? Run. Turn around at the line. Getting one foot in front of the other, starting with your right leg. Stop. Put your hands out. Right hand on your nose. Head. One leg. Stay there till I tell you to drop it. Put everything down. I give you clear direction to follow, yes?
Yes.
Why did you follow them?
Because you told me to.
So everything I do serves a purpose. It's not to make you look silly or me look silly, because I did it with you.
Right.
It's to teach you leadership. You give direction and you follow through. So I want you to go and gather your staff, and I think we should have a little exercise with you in control, just like we did here.
I like it.
I want you to show me that you are the leader of Hillbilly's restaurant, and the buck stops with you.
Yes.
All right, go and get your staff. Meet you here. Thank you. One of your staff members at a time will come up here. We will blindfold them. The first task will be pick the boxes up, and they have to put the boxes down. Then, picking up the pitcher and pouring the liquid in the glass. They fail if they break eggs or they do not complete the task. The first person is Jamie, your server.
Are you ready, Jamie? Yes. Walk forward. Stop. Put your hands out, and there's boxes in front of you from the bottom. Nope, just lift up the boxes. Turn to your right. Walk forward. Turn sideways.
Stop. Sideways doesn't mean anything to us. Is it left or is it right? Is it forward? One step, two step.
Turn to your left. Walk forward. Keep walking. Stop. Turn to your left 90 degrees. Walk forward 3 steps.
Stop. You just failed.
Without clear direction, Jamie's not off to a great start. Let's see if she does any better with Rachel.
All right, Rachel. 4 steps forward. Pick up just the stack of boxes.
With more specific direction, she gets Rachel through the box challenge.
You're doing a very good job. And start pouring.
But fails the pitcher pour.
Put in the cup. Good girl. Do I miss horribly? Oh, darn. No,
It's
Rachel.
your fault. It was
my fault.
direction. The next person is Jessica.
All right, Jessica. 3 steps forward. Stop. Oh. I'm sorry. I want you to pick up that stack. Make 1 giant step right. Walk 2 steps forward. On your right side is a landmine. Walk forward slowly 2 steps.
Don't worry about it.
Turn right softly. 1 step forward. There is a tray in front of you. Feel for the tray and center the boxes on the tray. There you go. Okay, turn your body left. Half of a step forward. Move your left leg forward. No, yep, but keep it to the side. Like this? Straight, yep. There's a tray in front of you with a pitcher. Wait. I didn't say touch the glass. Touch the pitcher. Okay. And start pouring. Stop.
With clear directions, she had Jessica perform a nearly perfect run.
Oh, yay.
So did you trust her?
Yeah. I want you to know that I will listen to you and take your authority and just shut my mouth.
And I promise that I'm going to steer you right.
You just did.
That exercise really helped me. I feel very much empowered. I feel like I can do this.
And now it's time for Trivia Impossible. Which of the following American breakfast foods was also eaten by the ancient Egyptians? Is it A, cornbread, B, ham and eggs, or C, cereal and milk? The answer after the break. Which of the following American breakfast foods was also eaten by the ancient Egyptians? The answer is B, ham and eggs. Well, I've been turning Jamie into a leader. My design team's been busy turning hillbillies from dusty and old to tourism gold.
So we built a wall to block the service station. We put this pallet wall we built, literally old pallets in front of it. It looks great, but what really makes it? The lights. You can see the red through the pallets. Looks awesome, rustic, perfect for this place.
Artwork was next on Lynn's list, but with most of the budget spent on furniture and floor, he really had to get creative.
This is a bunch of junk that I glued to a piece of board. You can see it doesn't look good right now, but I'm hoping that once I spray paint this a nice gloss color, it's gonna go from junk to a really cool piece of art.
So now I'm going to show Jamie and Steve some new dishes.
I want to make sure that both tourists and locals come here for unique dishes that they can't find anywhere else.
Mark Twain did a story here in this county about frogs, and they have frog legs on the menu, so I'm going to redo the frog's legs. I'm also going to do a great steak sandwich marinated in hoisin sauce and served with a great coleslaw. All right, guys. Frog's legs keeps in the theme of the county, but frog's legs are traditionally French, so I thought Provençal. Now, Provençal is a style of sauce with garlic and tomatoes. Frog's legs, right? Into our seasoned flour, just salt and pepper. Looking for a little golden brown look. We're going to make a sauce. Oil, diced onions, garlic, fresh tomatoes, a little white wine, tomato paste, tomato juice, and chicken stock. Salt, pepper. Can you do this, Steve?
I'm pretty sure I can do that.
I think you can too. You go our frog's legs. We've already reduced this so all the flavors get into the frog's legs. A little chopped parsley, butter. Lemon juice brings out the flavor and everything. Our rice.
But I like that.
So that's the first. I'm also going to make a hoisin steak sandwich, my version of a cheesesteak. So here's what I have. Some flank steak that's marinated in hoisin. A little sweet Chinese sauce. Butter onto our bread. Toast is nice and warm. I'm also going to do a coleslaw. Carrots, cabbage, onion, salt, little pepper. In here we have some spice, mayonnaise. You want the vegetables crispy, so you're going to have to add this just before it goes out.
That is good. I love it.
It's very good.
Was there anything difficult in them dishes that you don't think you can do?
No.
Don't look like it. It's all great. Delicious.
All right, let's start getting stocked up and set ready for service. Tonight we have 120 people. They're going to love this food, and they're going to put you back on the map. All right?
You got
get
it.
back to check on the dining room.
Thank
All
you.
right.
When Robert came in yesterday and he said that our food was mediocre, it was hard to swallow, but now I understand the reason why, because I just loved what we prepared. And I do feel like it fits me and this restaurant. You guys, the best sandwich I've ever had in my life. Take a bite of it.
Oh, that's really good.
More for me.
So right now we are pushing like crazy. Painting's still going on. The flooring is the only thing that's actually done. Lighting has to be finished. Artwork has to go up. And then we have to start bringing in tables and chairs, cleaning them, and then setting the room. Not enough time to get this done.
I was working on all of that antique junk, gluing it up here. This looks like something that you could find in a museum, and it's just a bunch of trash or antiques in the hillbilly world.
Find some brooms, guys.
Let's try to get some goof off and clean that up.
Yeah, right there at that table.
Our renovation is nearly complete, but I can't leave Jamie without making sure she knows her finances.
That is inventory controls, food cost, labor.
And no one is able to steal from her ever again.
Do you understand the leadership?
Yes, absolutely. You are my saving grace.
No.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's time for a last word with Jamie and her staff.
I want to introduce you to a young lady that you've never met before. Her name is Jamie.
I love you all. I'm grateful for you. But from now on, I am Jamie the boss. I'm going to be using words like now, and I need you to start following direction.
That means if you don't do your job,
you are fired.
Tonight is a very, very important night. And if you don't make the best of it tonight, there's nothing I can do to help you.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yes.
We're going to be amazing. We're going to make
Really?
it. Yes!
It's in your hands.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah!
And we can do it. We got this.
We're all gonna make you proud. We're gonna do this.
I'm pretty proud already.
Yay.
Proud of that. That's right.
We got it.
Thank you. Okay, everybody get to work now.
All the dirty laundry is out and a whole new decor is in. Now I'm ready to show Jamie and her mum Cece the new and improved Hillbillies, and I hope they love it as much as I do.
This last 2 years have taken a toll on me. Trying to keep the restaurant afloat caused me to lose a lot of time with my boys, my husband, my family. When I walk in there tonight, I know it'll be a start to a brand new life. I feel like I'll be a brand new leader. I will have a brand new team. This is it. We are gonna kick butt.
How are you?
I'm good.
2 days of nervous waiting. Are you ready to see what's behind this?
Yes. Yes.
Turn and face the restaurant, or both close your eyes. Are you ready to see
My heart is
new
pounding.
Hillbillies restaurant?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Open your eyes.
Oh, this is wonderful.
It is so beautiful.
Have a look around.
Oh, I'm so glad this has gone here. This was so perfect. I love it. Look at the tables and the chairs. There's no carpet. Oh my.
And they match.
They do match.
All that junk on the walls?
Yes.
Well, this is called
Yay.
hillbilly art.
This is awesome.
My God.
Way awesome. Oh my.
My God.
I love it.
Oh my God.
So now, I don't have to see everybody.
These are pallets.
That is killer.
Everything matches. Yay.
This is beautiful.
Amazing.
This is the start of a brand new life.
There's two other people that have to put my vision of the restaurant into reality. Lynn, my designer, and Tom, my builder.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. This is gorgeous. This is me. Thank you. Thank you.
So what do you think your sons will think about this?
They're gonna love it.
Can we have Chase and Fisher? Go on, guys.
Oh man, this is fantastic.
Thank you so much, man.
You're a good man. Well, I know there are a lot of people that want to come in. We've got a lot of great food. You want to let them in?
Let's let them in.
Go and let them in.
Yay! My place is amazing!
Oh, you guys are gonna love it.
You are going to love it. Welcome and come on in.
To the new Hillbillies. The new Hillbillies.
Right this way, you. Welcome to Hillbillies, you guys.
Hi guys, thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm like in awe. Look, I mean, look.
Looks incredible. The lighting behind us, it looks spectacular. It really does. Looks so much bigger, less cluttered, a lot of room inside. I really like it.
Three steak sandwiches all day, please.
Right now, we've just sat about 45 people in the restaurant. A little chaotic as it always is. Brand new menu, but we're getting there.
One Piggly Wiggly to what?
Frog legs, steak sandwich, and the rest is coming.
I had frog legs with rice meatloaf. I've had fried frog legs before, but I've never had them with the sauce. So it's very different, but it's very, very, very good. It's something I would really order again.
I had the tomato biscuits, really creamy and really good. I'm having the steak sandwich. Meat, really tender, sweet, juicy, fun, soft, and mushy.
Andy, table 1. I'm so happy for Jamie. Like, this could not, I mean, this is just amazing.
I'm like freaking out. What the hell? This is like a dream.
Okay, so I thought, okay.
There is no way that Jamie can go wrong now. She's got all the tools that Robert's given her. She's got the fantastic place. It's a whole new start for my daughter. It's great.
This is definitely going to help me make it. Guess what?
Like the frogs of Calaveras County, this place is jumping. We got rid of the clutter, but we kept the hillbilly charm with a brand new menu, brand new decor, and it's a brand new start for Jamie. Go get him, girl.
To find out how Hillbillies is doing, go to foodnetwork.com/RI.
That's done.
If you own a failing restaurant, contact us at foodnetwork.com.